Welcome back everyone, John, J&W Music. Today we're looking at tuners, and this particular one happens to be the KORG TM-40. Their particular tuner that they have. It's chromatic, along with, does also have a, besides being a digital tuner, has a built-in metronome. So this is one of the things that, that we're looking at that some of the other tuners that we may have reviewed did not have. So, you know, metronome is a great tool as far as if you want to start, learning to play faster. You got to play slow before you can play fast. But as far as the range of detections, it detects all the way down from a C1 all the way up to a C8. As far as the sound out, it has pitches where it sounds out all the way up from A5 to B4, so that way you can, and then they also have additional octaves, one additional octave of pitch from C4 to C5. It does have adjustable calibration, so that's something else that you can do. And then, like I say, it does have the metronome section that I think a lot of people are going to, find very useful, and even the tempo adjustment for that. So you can set the tempo with a tap function also, and there is a memory playback that's also offered with this, and then it has an auto power off after 20 minutes of no use. It'll automatically do that, whether or not you're using the metronome feature or the tuner feature, so it'll save the batteries. But as far as our main test, like I say, we're going to do is test out the tuner part of it. We're going to compare first with the speaker, or with the built-in microphone, and then we're going to do the input and see how well those two compare. I'm going to start with the low E. Looks like we're about dead on. A, we're dead on. D, maybe just a hair flat. Let's see. Okay. G, looks like maybe a little sharp. Okay. B, maybe a little sharp. E, there again, maybe just a little sharp. Alright, now that we got them all tuned in, next what we'll go ahead and do, we'll plug it in line, and we shall see how it compares. Alright, let's see here as we compare. Just want to get you in frame here. Alright, now the same thing. Go ahead and do the low E. Looks like when I first strike it, it wants to go a little bit sharp, but then comes back down into the middle. But we can go ahead and flatten it out just a little bit, just to see. Okay. Now it looks like the A, looks like the A is dead on just about. D, so my G's right about on. B, and low and the high E. So it really looks like it's between the microphone and the line in. It looks like it's pretty similar, and probably by our ear wouldn't be able to tell a difference. So I think that's pretty close. I think they've done a great job in doing that. So as far as this particular test, I think that both microphone and line in, both are right there together, not having an issue. If you have this particular model, we'd love to hear from you. Add it in the comments. This is the TM-40. It is a little bit bigger than the other couple of models of KORGs that we have looked at, which is the CA-30 and the GA-30. Of course, the GA will do bass along with guitar, and it does extended range guitars also. But this is a little bit bigger than those, but it'll still fit in your pocket. You can still carry it around with you, so that's not an issue. Plus with this, you'll have the built-in metronome. So that's one of the things. As far as kind of comparative between the two, if you want to go between some of the other that we have, we'll look at, this is the smaller. This is just the tuner itself without the metronome, and just kind of lay one on top of each other. You see it's not that much bigger, so it can also, the one with the metronome can fit in your pocket, and they run about the same price. I think it's just a couple dollars more. Find those at your normal retailer, Guitar Center, your local mom and pop. But like I say, go ahead. We'd like you to subscribe, share, like the video, add a comment. We'd love to hear from you. And as always, of course, our motto here is stop dreaming, start playing. We'll see you next time.